my beautiful Scorpios. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a very belated latter half of January reading. And because this is so late, I'm also going to be looking into the first week of February for you guys. So I hope that's okay. Again, I apologize for being late. Life just gets in the way, and unfortunately, you know, that's just how it works. So I greatly apologize for that. Also, I apologize if I'm making like some weird smacking noises. My mouth and throat are very dry, so that is why. And I'm just going to be shuffling your cards and explain a couple of things for the reading. What was I gonna, oh yeah. So basically I'm going to be pulling a random number of tarot cards. This is annoying me, go away, thank you. And there's no set amount here. I'm just gonna be pulling until I'm told to stop. And I'm also going to be pulling 2 cards from the Moonology Oracle deck, as well as one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. And because of that, I want to ask that you please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Typically don't include Venus signs in my readings, but because I felt called to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card this time, make sure to check out your Venus, because Venus is the planet of love, so you want to make sure you guys get all the information on that. Alright, I'm going to cut the deck here. Ooh-wee. Ugh. One of the piles was very, very warm. Alright, so now let's see what we have for Scorpios for the latter half of January and into February. So you have 2 cards that came out. Interesting. Alright, so you have Death and 7 of Wands. So definitely something changed, something, you moved on to something new that definitely inspired, or like, again, like lit the flame within. It definitely like brought up a new passion in you, and you definitely are seeing something that in a different light, in a different perspective, or you know, something that you didn't expect that you would be enjoying. You are. Death card in this sense is very, very positive. I feel like you moved from something, you know, not that great for you, more so negative, and moved into something that's beginning to be very, very positive and a very, very impactful thing for you. Let's see what else we got. By the way, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, if anyone's interested. Alright, just the first card from that pile fell out. The Fool. Okay. That's actually really beautiful. The 3 cards right here are absolutely beautiful. They pretty much just tell the story as it is, right? Death, you know, the 7, right? Yes, 7. I don't know how to count. I don't know Roman numerals. And the 7 of Wands, and then the Fool, right? Like, oh my goodness, if I could lay the cards out properly, that would be great. Okay, cool. So basically, I mean, you have Death, you have the, you know, 7 of Wands, and the Fool. You basically, you know, you've had that kind of negative thing being transformed into something that lit this new passion in you, and you've become, not a new person, like you're still the same person. It wasn't that big of a change or transformation or anything, but it definitely gave you like, you're just like such a more whole being. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like you were lost and then you were found. Like you lost yourself and then you found yourself again. Is like what it feels like. I don't know how else to explain it. That's like lost and then found is just like the phrase that keeps coming to mind, and it's because of you allowed this change to spark something in you. That's why. And the High Priestess came out. It was definitely divine. This change, this spark, this was all divine. This was all divinely planned. Okay, like the universe set this in motion for you. They really, really did. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna have a very good first few months of 2019 because of that. Bottom card of this one. Rebirth. Yep. The Eight of Swords. It's so beautiful. Yeah. The universe has forced you to change. The universe has literally set things in motion for you to change. They forced you to change. They forced you to be reborn. You're still the Fool. You haven't grown yet. You're still in your chrysalis, just about to become that butterfly, right? You can see how you see the wings of the butterfly there, right? Against all odds, they're still gonna bloom. They're still gonna, be birthed. They're still, gonna make it out into the world. And that's currently where you stand, is you're in that chrysalis phase. But now that we got kind of the past, let's see what we have for the future for the rest of January and beginning of February. Those two cards. Alright. Interesting. So you have the Hanged Man and then the Ten of Swords here. I feel like this change, so the best way to explain this is like, you're on an upwards curve and you're gonna start going slightly down. This slight down curve is gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. You're gonna be like, what is happening? Why is this happening? But keep in mind, hi! My kitty wanted to be in the video. She's good luck, so that's good. But basically with this, it's gonna be a slight down curve, but you're gonna kind of start freaking out because things have been going so well for you recently. Don't, okay? You don't want to have that. You don't want to do that. You want to stay stable. You want to stay positive. You want to stay just like, you know what? This is, there's inconveniences happening, but I'm still gonna go strong. I'm not gonna let this get to me, and then you'll be fine. So don't let that slight, down curve freak you out, is essentially what that is. Hi! She's purring. Alright, let's see. I'm feeling February is gonna come out. Hi! She's mad that I have my leg propped up. She wants to sit. Oh, no, you're gonna leave me now? She's like, no, I just want to stand on the very edge of the chair. Alright, let's see. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so in February, things are gonna be looking a little haywire, alright? You got the moon. There's gonna be some changes that happen and that are gonna feel like, you kind of lost everything, alright? You're gonna just be very much at a loss. You're gonna be very, very confused. Things are just, you're gonna be like, wait, what is happening? Why is this happening? But the universe is doing this on purpose. I'm actually gonna pull some clarifying cards. See what comes out. Oh my goodness. See what comes out. Because it almost feels like it feels like you're kind of doing this to yourself, though. It feels like this confusion and loss, isn't actually the reality. It's just you kind of are forcing yourself to somehow experience this. You're almost how everyone says, oh, you're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses? It's like you're looking at the world through, black-coated glasses. All you really gotta do is take those glasses off, and you'll be fine. All right, let's see these two cards. Emperor. What did I just say? You just gotta take those glasses off. You just gotta keep, almost the same thing here, right? As I said before, you just gotta really force yourself to, be like, nope, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm gonna keep pushing on. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna be in control. I'm not gonna let, stuff like that freak me out. So, yep, that is your reading as far as tarot goes, I think. Any other messages? Anything else? No? Okay. We're good on that. Now I'm going to pull some Moonology Oracle cards for you. My goal is to get 2 of these, but again, we'll see how we're going to come out, because that's just how this works, or at least how I read. Oh, speaking of that, I wanted to touch on this. I plan on making like a full explanation about this later, but basically the way that I read cards is intuitively. Now, what that means is I read based on kind of what I'm feeling, like the kind of energy and vibe the card's giving me, versus like the literal kind of textbook or guidebook meaning of the cards. I really do a combination of both, just because I feel like the history of it is very, very much important, but I also feel that I really need to not just stick with that. I feel like you're going to get the most accurate reading possible through someone who reads the cards also intuitively. But yeah, that's just kind of a quick overview. Again, I'm going to be doing like a whole explanation soon at some point, so if you're curious about that, that is coming. Alright, let's see what we got as far as this deck goes. Hi! My cat is back. She is playing with her little crinkle bag. What's he doing? Hi! Get one more card for, oh, thank you. Well, that's actually 3, but I feel like I need to take both. So, here we go. Alright, so the first card that came out for you was a win-win outcome is forecast. That's the full moon in Libra. Then you have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And then meditation and contemplation. Okay, so with meditation and contemplation, that's definitely in regards to this rebirth. You really kind of blossoming into the best kind of potential that you have at the moment is really going to be based on you looking inward and really focusing, again, a personal issue reaches resolution. You're really going to, find that kind of conflict, and it's through this new passion and through this spark that arose in you that you're really going to be able to do that. So really focus on looking inward and not so much on what's happening on the outside. If you really control, your own thoughts and really work on, the I am in control, I can do, I manifest my own reality, I create my own reality, that's really going to help you, push forward through this kind of 10 of Swords, and as well as, the moon, and the 9 of, wait, that is mine, right? No, that's 8, I swear. I don't know Roman numerals, guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's gonna push you through that, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So once you get through, again, that small little dip in the curve, English, I swear. The small dip in the curve, and then you'll be fine. It's just not overreacting, and not, you're Scorpios, sometimes that happens. So not overreacting, not overthinking, and really just staying in control, staying focused, keeping your mind centered, and you'll be fine. Okay, now moving on to the Romance Angel Oracle card. I'm going to, again, my goal is to pick one, but depending on how many decide to pop out, could be more. Definitely won't be less, though. I'm definitely going to at least pick one. My goodness, please, thank you. Just a little disclaimer, The way that I read the romance oracle cards is just like love in general. So again, this is kind of where like my intuition comes into play. So basically, excuse me, this is love in general, so it's not specifically in regards to romantic partners or romantic love. It can be a family member, a friend, a pet, a coworker, anything like that. Anything that has to do with love, including, but not exclusively, romantic love. I hope that made sense. I feel like I explained that kind of weird, but alright, so I'm gonna give it one more shuffle. Alright, let's begin. See what Scorpios have. You know, I really feel like this month is a month that you need to work on yourself. Just based on what I read in the cards and the current energy I'm feeling with this. Forgiving it. Dude, I swear. Oh, interesting. There are actually 2 cards that... Is that... Okay. I thought that was 3 at first. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read the first one first. I literally was like, you need to focus in on yourself, and it's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments. That's so in accordance with this. You know, basically just this thing or whatever you had to overcome, or what caused this spark, this change, and this kind of down curve that you're going to experience. Release it. Don't let it happen. Keep focused, because I feel like this is saying that in the past when you've had downturns, you have kind of began to overthink, you began to freak out a little bit, you're like, oh no, what is happening? Don't let that happen, don't let the past repeat itself. And once you really, forgive and you learn, you will, you'll get more love in your present moment. And also, you guys this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, I don't feel like this is necessarily romantic. Gotta be honest, I feel like if you're in a romantic relationship, I think like things are going pretty well. Don't need to change anything, you guys are going fine. But as far as this could be the one, I feel like this is in regards to someone who can help you through that low point. This is someone who can help you heal and move past that and stay in control. I feel like that's more so what this card is referring to, is it's a loved one in that regard, not necessarily you've met your soulmate. Like, this is confirmation that, you've met your perfect match. That's not what I'm getting with this card. I'm definitely feeling that this is more geared towards you. You already know a person that you care about and you love, that you can rely on to help you get through, that upcoming, downward curve. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. Again, it could be a friend, a family member, a pet, a coworker, anything like that. All right. Let's just see if there's any other messages that want to come through. No, you guys are good. You guys are good. All right. So thank you so very much for watching this. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Ask away. I will answer pretty much anything. Also, if you like to, feel drawn to like, comment, or subscribe, do that as well. You can also check me out at any of my social medias in the description box below, as well as there is a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase a personal reading from myself. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next reading.